it's time to start the playoffs here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
We come to win. Have fun. Great.
Welcome to NASCAR Trackside Live!
Las Vegas Motor Speedway is not disappointing. I love it out here. Get on out here, Kyle Busch.
Checker flag right here, Vegas.
Joey Logano scores his first win.
Yeah, baby! Let's get it!
Driver of the number 22, Joey Logano!
3 in a row in Vegas. Cha-ching, baby. Nice job. Great job, everybody. Heck yeah.
I got Las Vegas! Are you feeling lucky? Well, welcome to NASCAR Trackside Live here in Las Vegas in the beautiful Neon Garage. Are you guys ready for some fun today? Well, we got a great show in store for you. My name is Jose Castillo.
My name's Amy Long. So fantastic to be out here with all of you, the fans in Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Never disappoints. We've got a killer show for you. Remember, you can always watch all of our shows on NASCAR.com. And what's up to everyone on NASCAR.com? Also, get engaged with us. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, at NASCAR Trackside. We got tons of giveaways. You can watch all of our driver interviews back. We have a grand time. And we've got a great show today, too, to kick off the playoffs.
That's right. The playoffs are here. Are you guys excited about the playoffs? Oh, man. It just makes everything more exciting. And two of the drivers in the playoffs on our show today. And Erik Jones is one of them. Erik Jones, man, he is hot right now. He's coming on strong, but he's only 4 points away from that cutoff, so he's going to have a great race today. Now, of course, he's got that win at the Southern 500, but he needs another one. So, Erik Jones, what do you think? Is he going to do well in the playoffs?
We're looking forward to hearing how he thinks he's going to do. Also looking forward to hearing what Kyle Larson thinks about his chances. You think he's going to be great? I think he's going to be great, too. He's got 12 top 10s this season already. He just needs that one win. It could happen here today in Vegas. Jose, who else have we got on the show today?
So today joining us will be Erik Jones, Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon, Dave Portnoy for Barstool Sports, and they are sponsoring the number 95 of Matt DiBenedetto here as well. A great show. We can't wait to kick it off for you guys. Remember, you can watch this on NASCAR.com, so we hope to see you guys out there. Fans, are you guys ready for the show?
Help me to welcome out Southern 500 champion Erik Jones. Welcome.
Good to see you. Got a few giveaways there for you. Of course, Erik Jones tossing out a few things there. It looks like he's done this before. Oh, he's got some of those poker chips, too.
Feeling lucky, everyone, right? Hey, Erik. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Great.
We're doing awesome.
Always good to have you on NASCAR Trackside Live.
Yeah, it's good. It's nice under the shade here. It's a little toasty out, but it feels good right here.
It does feel good here right now. Yeah, it's going to be warm today, but it's going to make the racing interesting, I think. And I know qualifying was interesting, the other races here, but this one I think is going to kind of cap off the weekend and be a wild one to watch.
Yeah, I think so. It's practice was kind of a challenge with how hot it was on Friday and getting a feel for the car, and not only that, but with the time we're starting the race here later today at 4 o'clock, sun's kind of going to be down in turn 1 and 2 and a little bit up in 3 and 4, so it's made for a challenge to get our car driving how we really want it to, and I don't know that anybody was necessarily standing out, so it's going to be close. It's going to be a tough race in general, just for a lot of reasons, but definitely the heat's going to play a part in it.
Yeah, I don't think Las Vegas Motor Speedway ever disappoints. We're all looking forward to a good show tonight, right, guys? So I have to ask, though, where's my main man, Oscar? I thought he was out here.
Yeah, he's here. So Oscar's my dog, for those that don't know. He made the trip. He hasn't been to Vegas before, I don't think. So he's out, and he's not a big fan. It's a little hot for Oscar out here, but he's enjoying himself. And he's been out here a while. He had to come out early. We've been here since Wednesday. So he's been extended trip.
He's a big winner out here, right?
Yeah, sure. He
I like
can
him.
be.
Tell him I said hi and he's a good
I
boy.
will.
Well, how's he doing on that bone? Because he was actually on our show. We gave him this gigantic dinosaur femur bone. Has he chewed his way through it yet?
Most of it, yeah. He's so we keep it up at my shop, and he, I take him up there a lot, and he chews on it up there. That thing was kind of a little greasy, so I didn't want to really put it in the house, so I let him make a mess there.
Nice.
Well, you've been having a lot of fun out here also. Burnouts on the boulevard. I mean, that was very cool to see, and some great photos out of that too. How was it?
Yeah, it's always cool. My second year doing it, being in the playoffs, and such a neat experience, coming down to Vegas and getting to do the burnouts. And unfortunately, the last year for us doing it, so moving the banquet to Nashville, but I think we're going to continue the burnouts there. But definitely it doesn't get any cooler than doing it right there on the Strip. You get to block off traffic, go and do the burnouts right in the big intersection. So that's definitely a memory I won't forget, and definitely a pretty cool story to tell.
Yeah, can you hear the fans when you're in there? Because the fans are, 360 basically all around, yelling and screaming and cheering as you're, just lighting the whole place up with smoke. Can you hear them cheering out there for you?
Yeah, we can. I mean, especially when we stop and along the side, the whole drive down there, we got fans and people lined up along the side of the road, calling out and saying hey and what's up. And some aren't very happy to see you, I guess. Not everybody's a fan, but it is cool. I mean, it's cool to see how many people come out, and maybe even some people out there on the Strip that probably don't have a clue what's going on, but they're probably going to tune into the race now after that.
Sometimes I think the better driver you are, the more non-fans you hit. So it could be a good thing, right?
Yeah, sure. Hey, as long as they're making noise, they know who you are, right?
Absolutely. Any press is good press.
You can't make everybody happy at the end of the day.
That's true. It's true. Are you enjoying your time in Vegas, though? What else have you been up to?
Yeah, I've taken it pretty easy. I haven't really done a lot out here in Vegas this week. I spent Wednesday night downtown. We got in late and didn't do a whole lot. Just went out to dinner and called it a night. But it's been pretty laid back. I've been staying at the track the last few nights and haven't done a lot. Just kind of resting up. Just the time of the year that it's time to, focus and do things right. And just been trying to get as much rest as I can and hydration. I knew this was going to be a tough weekend with how hot it is here and how dry it is, number one, trying to get hydrated. So just been trying to get prepared for the race, really.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Darlington, the Southern 500 win. That was awesome. I know you were so excited about it, but we think one of the secrets to that win was that slice of pizza that you had during the rain delay. And so we thought, fans, maybe we would go ahead and recreate that. If you're up for it, we have a slice of pizza. What do you think could increase his chances of winning here?
I thought it might be a lucky charm.
I tell you what, that sounds not as great when it's 103 degrees outside. It was a lucky charm, though, at Darlington. I mean, it worked for me. I don't know if I can eat this, though. That looks like it's going to be rough.
We can package this up.
Maybe we'll save that.
Send it
We can do it to go.
We'll save that.
Yeah, we'll do a little to go. Here, I'll take it.
To
Amy.
go. There we go.
We'll take. Yeah, this is definitely the good luck is in there. So
people were worried about that when I posted it, and I was like, I think I'm gonna be okay. I kind of know, my body and what I can put into it, what I can't. But it was great. I was starving. We started that race at what? It's like 10:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at 500 miles that late in the night, you're gonna need something in you.
For sure. So how late did the party last then afterwards?
So we got home. It was about 6 in the morning when we got back to my house after, Victory Lane and everything is a couple hours and everything after. So we drove down there and drove home, and we went to bed about 6 o'clock the next night. So,
Nice.
it was a good party. It was fun. I had, a lot of people in town, actually. A lot of friends and family from Michigan came down. My mom was actually there for this win, so that was
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
She wasn't there for the first one, and so it was nice to have everybody there and get to celebrate. That was a fun day.
That is fun. And I thought it was really great this time how they waited until the last minute because the stands were packed too, which was really neat.
Yeah, Darlington always gets such a great turnout. That's turned into such a cool weekend. The Southern 500 in itself is such a neat race for the sport and the history, and with the throwback element they've put in it, having it back on Labor Day, it's really a pretty neat race that we get to do.
For sure. And then this to follow it up. I mean, Las Vegas fans, you don't disappoint either. Give it up for yourselves.
They're definitely a rowdy bunch out here. It makes it fun, though. But we were talking earlier about the playoffs, and they have all these banners around here with the photos on them. And actually, yours, if you look right behind us, is right over there by Victory Lane.
There it is.
So there's your photo waving in the breeze. And
That looks good.
We were commenting on it, how every single one of these drivers looks like they're angry. Like, do they direct you in that photo shoot to, like, okay, look angry, look
Except
tough?
Ryan Newman. He
Well,
looks like
you
he's got
know,
blue steel going on.
they tell you to give a serious face, and I don't really have that serious of a face. Like, I'm usually smiling most of the time, so I don't know. I struggle with the serious face. It looks just like my normal walk-around face. Brad, he always squints his eyes and makes that face when I've noticed that. Everyone has their own little face, right? They make for the serious. They tell you to look serious, and that's what you get.
That's what you get. And do they position your arms perfectly too?
Yeah, they tell
I
us.
had a
No,
good
they tell us
feeling.
exactly what to do. It's a production.
If you could rate all of these photos, who do you think has the best and who do you think has the least intimidating?
I mean, I don't think anybody looks that intimidating. I mean,
That's the right answer.
I think they all, it's just funny looking at them because you know it's just they're telling them what to do, right? I was there too, so it is what it is, I guess. It's part of the deal, right?
Yeah.
They got to take your picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love to hear, because I've been in a couple of the photo shoots, where they're telling drivers, and some drivers are not as easygoing about it. I'm not looking at Ryan Newman, but I kind of am looking at Ryan Newman, like right now.
The trick is, the better you do, the quicker you're out of there, right?
It's true.
Like I used to give him a really hard time just because I was like, I don't want to do this. Like this isn't what I really signed up for. And then one day, I was telling Kyle that actually, and he's like, dude, if you just do it right and do what they're saying, you get out of here quicker. And I'm like, well, you know what? That makes sense. So ever since then, I just do what they want, and things move a lot better.
Yeah, and he knows a thing or two about that, right?
Kyle's done it for a few years
Yeah,
now. Yeah, he
exactly.
kind of knows how the system works, and he's got a good plan.
Yeah, so let's talk about the fact that all of your teammates are in the playoffs as well. Do you guys, is this a moment in the schedule when you start to talk more, or is it when you start to talk less and kind of do your own thing? What do you do as a team?
Well, I don't think you change the plan. It's really cool we're all in the playoffs. It's been a few years since JGR's had every car in the playoffs, and cool to be a part of that. And it's a testament to our teams, really. I mean, we've had great cars. It's some of the fastest cars I've had all through my career, really, and counting trucks and Xfinity, everything. So really cool to be with them. Really, our communication stayed the same. I've been talking just as much to the crew chiefs and other drivers, and we've had our same team meetings after practice and obviously during the week on Mondays. And, we just keep with it. The goal is to get us all four to Homestead, right? And from there, we're going to race for it. And a little bit more of the best man wins at Homestead. You go for it a little bit more there. But the goal right now is to get us all there. And so that's why we keep the communication open.
Yeah, so in those meetings, who's the one that's the chatty Cathy, the driver that's talking the most?
It depends. I would say Denny and Kyle definitely talk the most. It depends what what we got going on. But Denny and Kyle talk the most for sure, and what they've got. Me and Martin are pretty quick, unless there's something that really stands out, I guess, that we need to either do better or some other team seems to be doing. But most of the time, honestly, the competition meetings this year have been the quickest I've ever been a part of. Most of them last like 35 minutes, just because really our car's been good, and we haven't had a lot to complain about as drivers. That's a good thing, but it's kind of nerve-wracking sometimes when you don't feel like you're getting better or working on things. So it goes both ways.
Well, one final question for you. Gas Monkey Garage, I know, is on your ride this weekend, and we've had Richard Rawlings on the show, actually. Yeah, Richard's a cool guy.
He's here.
Is he here running around somewhere?
I don't know
Okay,
where he's
yeah.
at, but I think he's here.
So as a sponsor on the car, does he talk to you? Like, do you guys text back and forth? Is there communication that goes on? I'm curious.
I don't. I'm not that close with him. I know him. I mean, I've met him a few times. He's been doing stuff with Craftsman since Stanley purchased Craftsman and relaunched the brand and has their deal now. He's been on board. So I met him last year at the launch deal they did, and I haven't seen him since then. So I'll see him today. He's coming out to the race, and he'll be here. So that's cool. I mean, he's obviously really big in the car community and has created such a big brand. It's cool to have somebody represented like that, and I think he interlines pretty well with the Craftsman brand too. So it's something that's pretty neat.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm sure he's looking forward to a good show. We're looking forward to a good show today. Yeah. Erik, thank you so much for joining us here in NASCAR Trackside Live. Good luck today. Hope you have a good time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
One more time. Big round of applause for Erik Jones.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks so much.
Well,
Fans, let's keep this show on the road and welcome up our next guest, driver of the number 42, Kyle Larson.
Oh, Kyle's doing the side throw.
Nice.
I like that.
Did you get it? Was that a no? That face tells me it's a no.
Oh, that was a nice shot. Oh, and he's got a couple of our limited edition poker chips there for NASCAR Trackside Live. Throwing it to the fan with the Kyle Larson shirt. Good to see you.
Great to see you.
Yeah, welcome.
How are you guys?
Doing awesome. How are you?
Good. Vegas has been fun. I'm ready to go home.
I feel like I've been here a minute too.
Yeah.
Just a minute.
Yeah, I got here Wednesday night, and we've been up late every night but one. So I'm ready to get back on Eastern time and get back used to waking up early.
Yes. I noticed the drivers wear their sunglasses here a lot more. I'm just saying.
Well, the sun's out. I mean, there's not a cloud in the sky. That's why.
I think he's saying the late nights, but
yeah.
But okay.
We'll go with the sun.
Yeah,
go
it's
with
the sun.
Yeah,
For sure. What have you been up to? What have you been doing? What's your favorite thing to do when you come to Las Vegas?
This has probably been the most fun Vegas trip I've had. Caitlin and the kids are at home, so I took advantage of going out with the guys and having a good time here. So we've been to some clubs. We saw 50 Cent on Saturday night, Drake last night. So it's been fun. But like I said, I'm ready to get back and chill out.
Yeah, that's right. And then you've got the South Point 400 today to get through as well. So that makes it a long week. I know.
Yeah, it's been a weird week. I feel like we haven't been at the track very much. The schedule is different this time around, and everything starts later this week, so that also promotes going out. So I haven't. It's been like I said, it's been weird. I feel like we haven't spent much time at all here.
Well, we're glad you're here today.
I'm here.
Thanks for showing up.
Ready to work.
Ready to work. Yeah, and you've got some work to do. I mean, you made it to the playoffs, but a win would really help seal the deal, huh?
Yeah. I feel like we've been really close lately. Until Friday, we weren't great in practice, but we've changed a bunch of stuff on our car, and hopefully we've hit on some things that'll drive a little bit better today. It's gonna be hot and slick and a lot of fun. So hopefully we can have a good enough car we can move around and get to the front.
Yeah. I know Vegas has some special memories for you, and one of them you actually tweeted out, and we've got that photo. It was of you as a kid standing in front of the number 0. That is Peter Murphy's ride, and then in 2013, you got a chance to race that number 0. That's pretty special.
Yeah, it's it's very special because Maury Williams, the guy to my left, he had just passed away this week, and so that was the only time I got to run his car, and we ran here at Vegas. I think 2013. Had a shot to win, but started running out of fuel on the last lap and lost the lead. So wish I could have got a win for him, but it was cool to get to run a famed car like that. He's been a car owner forever, and we'll greatly miss him.
Yeah, absolutely. That's beautiful. Well said.
Yeah,
good tribute.
Thanks.
And I also saw that you did one of your last dirt races of the season recently as well, right before you hit Vegas too. How did that go for you?
Yeah, so this week on Wednesday, I raced the World Outlaw race at Placerville as well as my midget that night, and midget went good. There wasn't many cars, but we were able to win that. And then the sprint car race, I was just off kind of all night, but spun out early and then came for the back and got back to 7th. So passed a lot of cars, but we go to win races when we run dirt, and was disappointed I didn't get to win as much as I typically do in that stuff this year. But as always, have a lot of fun racing dirt. And but now we'll focus on the NASCAR stuff for these final 10 races. And then as soon as we're done at Homestead, I'll fly to Southern California and do some more racing.
You know, yes, I know. We're excited to see more racing. I know. It's going to be fun. Well, we talked this time of year about playoffs, and we were talking about the banners that we have set up around here. Of course, all the playoff drivers have their banners here all the way around. And we were looking at the photos. You're right behind you over there, and how everybody looks very serious and angry and like they want to win, you know? Is that directed? What was the photo shoot like to get your photo and get that look out of you?
So when I was like new to NASCAR, you know, you do these photo shoots. I heard Erik talking, and you know, they tell you, smile, don't smile, give a smirk, and you know, I used to like, I don't smirk, so I'm like, all right, I guess I will. And then I remember, watching the races on TV, and my face would come up, and I'm like, God, I look so stupid. So I don't smirk anymore. I don't make an angry face. I don't, scrunch my forehead or eyebrows or anything like that. I just, when they tell me to be serious, I just stand there and don't. I just don't smile. So
indifferent look.
Yeah, it's I enjoy smiling more so than that. But it's NASCAR, and they think they want us to look tough, but none of us are tough.
I don't know. Some of them, they take it very seriously, apparently. But
Yeah, Joey and Brad, I think, take everything extra serious. So.
Yeah, what do you think about Joey's photo over there?
Joey, he's intimidating me a little bit, just staring right at me, but he's not that intimidating.
No, he's doing the like peering through your soul.
Yeah, now I feel awkward because everybody's staring at me. So.
Everybody's looking at us. We're like in the Haunted Mansion right now. I feel like everybody's eyeballs are following us. It's pretty great. I like that they do stuff like this. It's special for the playoffs, and I just really enjoy it. And I love that Vegas is one of the first races of playoffs. Do you agree, or do you enjoy Vegas being one of the first?
Oh, well, I'm not from Vegas, but I'm from the West Coast. So yeah, I love getting to come out here, and I mean, Vegas is the most fun city we probably get to go to throughout the season. So. Yeah, I think it's a great place to kick off the playoffs and get it pumped up, get the media day and all that. So, yeah, Vegas for sure is the first race. Is a great one. I don't know. I think the schedule changes next year, but yeah, I love coming out here to Vegas, especially for the kick off the playoffs.
All right, so meal time. We've talked with a couple other drivers about some of their favorite meals. What do you like to eat when you come out here? What are some of your favorite foods you enjoy?
I've had Javier's 3 times already this week, and in the Aria. I stayed at the Aria, and I love Mexican food, and that's the best Mexican food on this planet. So yes, I love Javier's, and their chips and salsa is the best. I wish I could take like a bucket full of the salsa home with me, but I can't. So that's why I load up on Javier's when I'm out here.
You can check a bag,
I know. Well, I was out here to test a couple years ago, and I asked if I could buy some salsa to go, and they said no. So because I wanted to bring chips and salsa to the track that I could eat all day, but they didn't let me.
Nice.
Yeah, Javier, if you're watching, we need to hook this guy up with some chips and salsa.
Yes.
I think
to go.
Yes, to go. If we can make that happen.
As much chips and salsa as you can send to North Carolina.
I am a huge fan of chips and salsa, actually. And
Yes.
Javier's, I can attest, is fantastic. Maybe they just don't want you to know all the secret ingredients.
I wish I could just learn the recipe.
Yeah.
But yeah, anytime I eat or make salsa or eat any other salsa, it doesn't taste nearly as good as Javier's.
I'm going to work on this.
Yeah.
Figure it out for me, please.
So do you like to cook at all? Do you cook
No.
yourself?
No, I can't cook. I eat out most every night. Caitlin, she gets on like a health kick every now and then, and she'll cook for like 2 weeks straight and then take like 4 months off. But she's probably mad if she's watching. But yeah, she can cook. She's a good cook, but we just are too lazy, I think, to do the dishes and prep. And we're the type like when we get hungry, we're hungry and we need to eat right now. Yeah. And so we can't go through like the hour and a half of prep and all that.
You both get a little hangry, huh?
Yeah, for sure. She likes to eat early too, so she gets hangrier earlier than I do. I'm usually not ready to eat dinner yet, but yeah, she'd like to eat dinner like 5 o'clock, but that's too early for me.
Early bird special.
Yeah. That way she can go to bed early too.
Why is that? Because it's the same way with my wife Shannon and I. She likes to eat, like she's got to eat. Like if she doesn't eat, it's bad news. And I'm like, no, dinner should be at like 9 o'clock at night, late. I don't understand. I'm like, do a late dinner, right?
Yeah, that's I've been FaceTiming her, every night here, and gosh, we won't get dinner here until like, we had dinner reservations like 9:15 at STK the other night, and she's like, I'm gonna be asleep for 3 hours by the time you guys eat dinner. But yeah, it's I would rather eat dinner, I would say earlier than later. But out in Vegas, you're not really trying to go to sleep early, so you could push everything back a little bit. But at home, we got the kids, and their bedtime's like 8:30, so then we're all up at like 6:30, so it's good to get an early dinner when you're at home.
For sure. How is Owen?
How's Owen?
Yeah, how's Owen?
He's good. He's redhead, so he's wild. But no, he's doing good. He's a lot of fun. Going to preschool, learning a lot of stuff. Getting close to the age where maybe he can get a go-kart if he matures a little bit more. But no, he's a lot of fun to have around. Him and Cash got to go to the there's like a exotic kind of petting zoo in North Carolina. So they went there yesterday. Yeah, I think yesterday. So yeah, they had a lot of fun with that. He had a field trip to pick apples. So he had fun with that. And then Audrey, our daughter, she's doing good. She's crazy also. She's not redhead yet, but she's crazy.
That's just
but
a
yeah,
girl
she's
thing.
she's a massive daddy's girl. She loves me the most, so I like that.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool.
They're both adorable. Tell them I say hi, please.
Yeah, I will.
So one final question. I know we got a lot of Vegas locals here. I know you got a chance to go hang out with the Las Vegas Golden Knights, right? A couple of weeks ago. Yeah, Golden Knight fans out there. What was that experience like? That looked really cool.
Yeah, it was fun. Getting to hang out and freeze my toes off on the ice a little bit. I just had my driving shoes on, and so yeah, it was cool. I noticed driving out here today, the Knights' first game, I think, today or one of, and traffic was really bad. So it's cool that the fans there are pumped to get the season kicked off, and but honestly, I'm more of a Sharks fan.
Oh.
So, but Credit One. But Credit One Bank, is supporters of the Knights, and so I've always got to do some stuff for them. So I feel like I'm cheating on my friends a little bit, but no, it's fun to get to support them and also cheer for the Sharks.
You could just leave stuff in the locker room, and then you won't feel like you're cheating. You're just planning, booby traps or something.
Yeah, no, I've got some
Stink
diehard Shark friends that are Shark fans that are my friends, and yeah, they give me crap every now and then about all the stuff that I got to do, with the Knights and ringing the bell or the horn or whatever and doing all that stuff. But the Knights games are definitely the most exciting ones to go to in hockey, just because obviously we're in Vegas and the acts and the music and everything in there is
It's a production.
awesome. Yeah,
It's great.
the atmosphere is crazy.
It is. It's fun. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on the show. We're so glad to have you. Fans, how about it?
Yeah,
One
thanks.
more time for Kyle Larson.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Fans, Kyle Larson going to be hustling out there on the track in the playoffs here. And, of course, if you remember in 2018, we kicked off the playoffs here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And let me tell you, if you remember, we put on quite a show. Let's take a look.
Yeah, baby, hang on. Way to go, guys.
It's Monster Energy Cup Series racing from Las Vegas.
All right, gang, get ready to rock and roll. 10 races left here, guys. 10 races.
Drivers, start your engines!
Fired him. All is good. Ready to rip. Everybody at home, sit back, relax, and enjoy the race. It's going to be a fun one today.
We're underway in Vegas.
Green, 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 green.
Already a fight for the lead. Logano diving to the bottom of the track in 3. He'll take the spot away from Jones on lap 1.
Yeah, all clear, all clear. Front, right front. Right front tire, guys, be ready.
10 laps to go in stage 1. Kyle Larson with an unscheduled stop. You can see that right front tire is flat.
2 more. So about 5 over them.
Martin Truex Jr. is looking to win stage 1.
Stage winner, MTJ, come on.
Take a look at what happened here.
Get across, inside, straight checker.
Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott to take that spot away, and that's how tight it was.
Ready, green.
Well, the 18 of Kyle Busch had to make a second trip down pit road.
Get caught up and bring it back down. We had a issue on the left front there. Haven't had one of those issues quite some time. You're all clear. 4 cars run the bottom also in front of you.
And a wreck just happening.
You gotta be kidding me. 1 more clean lap. Clear by 3.
Another good run for Brad Keselowski, and will win stage 2.
Ready, green, green, green. Right rear down. Definitely tighter. Right up the pull the fender out. Down, 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 down. Hang on to it, hang on to it. In the fence there, fellas. Oh, my shoulder, my shoulder. My shoulder. We'll get an ambulance there. Ambulance quick.
Caution. Kyle Busch into the grass.
It's not going to stay together. We're going to go all that down.
Denny Hamlin in the grass.
Hang on to it right here. Hang on to it. Come on, we're done.
Jimmy Johnson's got a right front tire issue.
Right front flat.
We got another crash.
Couple low. Come on,
Another problem for the playoff contenders. Again, it will be an overtime finish.
Side 19 behind you. Control cars at 2 on the bottom. Green, white checker.
Brad Keselowski on the inside. Ryan Blaney on the outside. Blaney spins his tires.
Watch the bottom bumper, your bumper. He's on your bumper,
Keselowski, an 8-car length lead already.
No pressure out back.
And now,
3 in a row in Vegas.
Keselowski.
Ka-ching, baby. Nice job.
He'll win at Vegas.
Great job, everybody. Heck yeah.
Welcome back to NASCAR Trackside Live. Fans, what did you think about 2018 here? That was pretty wild.
Action-packed for sure.
I know, and it's going to be another wild one today with the South Point 400. And of course, South Point Hotel and Casino was the location for the Brendan Gaughan Celebrity Bowling tournament. And actually, Amy and I got to participate in the show.
Yep.
And we had some folks on our team, and we both bowled in that as well.
My team carried us. I mean, my team was fantastic. They raised a lot of great money. The person that I was also bowling with, not only did he win the 50-50 raffle, he decided to donate all of it back. So huge props to Toby for doing that also. We had a grand time, all for Speedway Children's Charities. Yeah, give it up for them. They did good.
Yeah, they really did. And of course, Speedway Children's Charities raises millions of dollars across the country, and all of that money here in Las Vegas goes back to local organizations that help kids. 100%. It's really, really neat. Yeah, and of course the bowling, I had the kids carry me as well. There's Amy getting a strike, and I got a strike as well. We got some strikes. Oh, here we go. Let's check out. Look at that. Yes.
Yeah, get it. You got a little leg kick in there,
I was
everything.
pretty
Jose.
excited about that because I didn't start out very well. But
you know, some of our top 10 qualifiers for this South Point 400 were also bowling that evening.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's take a look at qualifying right now. Of course, the top 10 starting out. That's right, on the pole. We had him yesterday on our show. Clint Boyer was a hoot. And then, of course, Daniel Suarez in the number 41 in second. Man, running super fast. A ton of fans out there with Daniel's Amigos. I see him out there running around. Good to see you guys. Of course, starting third, the number 4 of Kevin Harvick. He's looking sharp. And then the number 10 of Eric Almirola in fourth. All top 4 SHR cars there here at the South Point 400. Then in fifth, the number 1 of Kurt Busch, also in the playoffs. And then rolling off sixth, the number 8 of Daniel Hemrick, who his teammate in just a moment, we're going to get to see him. Austin Dillon, that's right, rolling off in seventh. Then, of course, Chase Elliott in eighth and Jimmy Johnson in ninth. And finally, good to see Michael McDowell in that number 34 in 10th. So the South Point 400 going to start this afternoon. It's going to be a fun one. Are you guys ready for a great race this afternoon? Oh. If the 2 races earlier this week are any indication, this is going to be an amazing, amazing race. So I can't wait to see it. It's going to be a ton of fun. And make sure you stay hydrated, please. Drink a lot of water. Keep that sunscreen on. It's going to be a warm one, but it is going to be slickery out there, too.
Just a little bit slick. It's slipping and sliding all over. You can see from last year's race, there was lots of slipping and sliding. So we know we're going to have a lot of action today. Who are you guys going for? Who do you want to win this race? Chase Elliott? Yeah? How about Kyle Busch? He was out here with us yesterday. Remember, you can watch that show back on NASCAR.com as well as YouTube. It'll be up there. Follow along NASCAR Trackside on Instagram and Twitter. We're going to hook you guys up with some goodies.
That's right. As a matter of fact, we have a flag backstage. It says Las Vegas Motor Speedway on it, that all of the guests on our show autograph that flag. And then guess what? We give it away to a lucky fan out there. So
which one of you wants it?
I see the guy.
Yeah?
He's got his phone out right now. He's going to Twitter, and he's going to follow at NASCAR Trackside, because that's where we give away that flag. So make sure you hit us up on Twitter at NASCAR Trackside, and you could win an autographed flag with all of our guests from this weekend here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
How about it, guys? Are you having a good time out there? Are you ready for a great South Point 400? Are you ready for more NASCAR Trackside Live? You know, this is one of my favorite tracks to come to.
It really is. Yeah, the Neon Garage here is something special. Of course, you guys know that. You're part of it right now. You get a chance to see, you know, fun stuff, etc. here on the stage. We love it, and this is so cool to have the show here in the Neon Garage. So we're glad you guys are here and a part of it. So, Amy, what do you say we go ahead and bring out our next guest and chat a little bit with him?
We absolutely should, because he is really diving in to NASCAR.
That's right, he is. So please, NASCAR Trackside Live, Las Vegas Motor Speedway, a big round of applause for El Presidente himself, Dave Portnoy!
Good to see you. You got some goodies to give out there?
Yeah, I guess I throw it. That's what they told me.
Yeah. So this is
El Prez.
Yeah, you now have signed that and autographed it, so you can throw it out to the fans.
Like right now?
Yes,
throw it right
go
now?
for it.
All right. And then I got like chips, but I don't know if they're real or whatnot.
Hey, no. Now, these are NASCAR Trackside Live chips.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Throw these
look
out.
at that.
Those are invaluable, by the way.
Yeah, I know. So you got to make some noise if you want to win something,
Are you
right?
hanging
Oh,
on to
and the
that shirt?
The shirt. That didn't get very far.
Speaking of shirts,
Hey, there you go. Got
this
some
is a
fans
great
here.
shirt you've got on.
We have fire merch for this race. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire. We have
is
this in blue. We have it in red. We got the crew shirts. We got what right there. It's good. We got good merch.
You
It's
really
part of the
do.
fun.
It
Like
is.
NASCAR shirts, you know, they're so gross that they're actually hot, like in a good way. But there's nothing like NASCAR merch.
Nothing like it.
Yeah, it's a great
Yeah,
shirt. It's a
I
great
agree.
shirt. The Matt D shirt over there.
It is. That's
You know,
awesome.
his fire suit, Matt's fire suit this race is incredible also.
So
You guys
I
did a
got
good job.
one. They made one for
What?
me.
No way.
Yeah, they made an extra
Does it
fire
say-
suit. It has the exact. I don't know if it says what. Does it say? I don't even. Di Bandito. How did I do there?
DeBena.
I've said the name
Deno.
1,000 times and I just can't get it. What? I'm just gonna call him DB. Guido Nation.
Yeah, there you
Guido
go.
Nation.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
just
yeah.
stick with that. I don't know if it says my name on it. I'm not gonna wear it. It's too hot.
Yeah, but
Today, yeah.
I mean, he said he's wearing like ice packs around the race.
Yep.
Yeah. So if I have ice packs, I'll put on the fire suit.
I might wear ice packs. It's you know, it's a doozy out there today.
we could.
It's a
Oh, look,
1,000
we got a
degrees.
shot of the fire suit right there. There's. Look at that.
Yeah.
There's-
I tweeted that out. There
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
It's fire. He looks good in it.
It looks great in it. That's a great logo too. The car looks great too. What do you think?
Car's fire. Everything about it's fire. I'm very excited. Very excited. I saw, so I was getting a coffee. I saw Chase Elliott behind me. I told him we're going to wreck him if he gets close to us. Like, that is the instructions. Is if we can't win, just, like, wreck everybody.
I really hope all the sponsors take their job this seriously.
Well, we're taking it very seriously.
Good.
It's a big race. Our first race.
It is your first. And
Well,
we
our first race is sponsored.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we talked with Matt DiBenedetto yesterday. I got a chance to chat with him, and he was talking about how it all happened, which I've never heard this in NASCAR history of during an interview, somebody goes, I'm going to sponsor you, and boom, it happens right there.
Yeah, a lot of people were, like, saying that I wasn't telling the truth. So I was at Bristol, and he came in second there. And everyone was chirping me like, he lost his ride, you should sponsor him. To be honest, I didn't really even totally understand what that meant or how that works, but I was like, all right, I'm interested. Now, we can't, like, you know, we don't have the charter or number or anything,
Right.
but we can put the name on the car. So it came about quickly. I'm psyched. A lot of the guys I've become friends with now racers are like chirping me. Like Clint Boyer texted me. He's like, "Oh, what? You're not going to sponsor me?" It's like I didn't even know I could do that. Now I want to wreck him too.
I like it. Or you could just go around and make sure everyone gets a sticker.
Everyone gets a sticker. I mean, it's good for racing. I think all our fans hopefully will tune in. So I'm excited. It's a big step for Barstool. It looks really cool. It's like surreal seeing it on the car.
Yeah, it looks incredible. It really does. So how's Vegas treating you? Are you enjoying it out here this time around?
It's been a lot. Vegas is always a lot. I'm getting smoked gambling, but we've had fun. We got here Thursday night late, and it's been fun. It's been a good time.
Yeah, I noticed that drivers and now sponsors like to wear their sunglasses a lot here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and I don't think it's because of the sun. I'm just going to say maybe a little staying up late,
Yeah, we've been up late. The sunglasses are for a look. I like the way I look right now, but I didn't do anything last night. I had my A game ready. I was in bed early, so nice. I'm ready. It's race day.
It's race day, yeah. You got to get pumped.
Yeah.
You got to be on for race day. What's been the most interesting part for you? Like you said, this is all new to you, stepping into not just being in NASCAR, but now sponsoring a car. What's been the wildest thing for you? We're like, oh my goodness, I'm sponsoring a car and this happened. What is it?
I mean, it sounds simple, but seeing the car with our logo on it and seeing like the official NASCAR merch is all crazy. The whole relationship really with NASCAR has been pretty wild because it started at Daytona. And I'd never been to a race, and I loved it. I fell in love with it, kind of. And then we did Daytona, Bristol, Talladega. And those are all deals with NASCAR. This was all us. Like this, it's great to be NASCAR, but this was all Barstool. It's like, we're going to go sponsor the car. We have this and Talladega. New paint scheme, by the way, for Talladega. The Talladega paint scheme is fire.
Does that mean more merch?
More merch.
Oh, thank
More
goodness.
merch.
Thank goodness.
I like this paint scheme. The Talladega one, I think, is 1,000 times better.
Any sneak peeks, any hints you can give us?
It's got some pizza involved in it.
Ah,
I'll say that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's got some pizza involved in it.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
you had a say in some of this, is what
Oh,
you're
this
saying.
is like my baby designing this, yeah. We tried to do the Goodell clown car. That was our first one, and NASCAR denied it.
They said no.
So it's like, oh, all right. Well, I didn't think we'd ever do it because a turquoise Goodell clown car would look awesome, but they said no.
I don't know. I don't think it gets much better than this, but I guess we'll be waiting on pins and needles for Talladega.
Yeah,
know,
top
yeah,
10.
yeah.
Hopefully you need a top 10. Like, we did a deal with MGM in Jersey. Like, we do deals with them. So they have awesome odds to bet on them if you live in Jersey. Like, I think Barstool people may get rich if we get a top 10 finish today.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice. Well, backstage, we have a guest that's been actually on one of your pizza reviews before. You know him. You love him. It's Austin Dillon.
Yeah, I took
Get
his
on
spot.
out here,
Yeah.
Austin
No,
Dillon.
come on. He's going to join us all up
He
here
didn't
as
take
well.
his spot.
Yeah.
There
So
he is.
Austin Dillon, where you? Oh, he's coming up right now. Come on, NASCAR Trackside Live. Show him some love.
Hey
What's
there.
up, Austin? Good to see you.
Thanks so much.
Look at the pro moves right there with the
Won
throwing
those
out the
chips
merch.
last night. How are you doing?
I'm good.
We're competitors today.
I'm looking to wreck you, too.
Yeah? You got to catch me first.
Hey, listen, the instructions are, well, not necessarily if you came behind us like you're
Yeah, that's
passing us.
true. It's kinda like the Heat
yeah,
game.
it could happen either way.
Just turn around and go backwards.
Yeah, I want noise. Like, let's either win or make noise, one way or the other.
Hey, that's good advertisement, truthfully.
That's the truth.
That's all it's about.
Yeah.
That is wild, too, isn't it? That you coming into the sport, Austin, what has been your reaction to see Dave and some of the chirping that he's done? Because I think it's been fun to see.
Well, it's great. You know, I met Dave this year at Daytona, and I took him through the infield and showed him a couple parties. He was like, oh, my gosh, this is us. And he tweeted something like, this is like hanging out with Tom Brady before the night of a game, before the 500. And that was really cool. And you could see it right away. The Boston market jumped for us as soon as we hooked up with these guys at Barstool. So we're thankful for the partnership, and he's been great for our sport. He loves it, man. I mean, it's cool that we're doing more on the gambling side, too, now. I mean, I think NASCAR's embraced that, and that's cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is, and it's like one of those things where our crowd, I'm a northern kid, so, I mean, NASCAR, we didn't have it growing up, but you go to it and you love it. I remember when I first met him, and no offense to Austin, because I wasn't into NASCAR, but he jumped, he's like, hey, let me show you around Daytona. I didn't know who he was, and people are asking for autographs, and we're at Daytona, and finally someone's like, do you know he like won last year at Daytona? I'm like, what are you talking about? What world am I in? So it's cool. The drivers, all of them have been super nice, and they welcomed us. That's the number one thing we get. It's like people think I'm kind of faking it. If you know me well enough, I would not come back like I don't fake it. I love it. It's great.
I think your enthusiasm shows.
Yeah, it does.
I mean,
It does,
you're on
hopefully.
a car.
We are on a card.
So there's that. There is that. So Austin, you've been busy here in Vegas as well. I saw that you also did a little bit of shopping last night for Pop
Yeah,
Pop.
my grandfather, you know, he's pretty set in his ways on the jeans that he wears. I mean, he's old school. His jeans will stand up on their own. And it's hot out here, and I'm just feeling for him. And I was like, man, I'm going to try and find you, like, if you're going to wear long pants and it's going to be that hot, and he stands out in the heat. He's like one of the last owners that stays out. Doesn't have to. He just sits in the sun and watches us go in circles. And I'm like, I think I can get you some pants that are a little bit cooler. So I went to Bass Pro Shops and found some lighter, like fishing Columbia-style pants. I brought them, and I was like, and my wife's like, he's not going to take his like pants and change them. He's rocking them right now, so we'll see. I think these are really cool. I'm like, yeah, you can wear long pants, but maybe these will breathe a little better, man. I don't want you going down on me.
I don't know. Sure. The world is going backwards, not wearing jeans at a NASCAR race. That's going to be... Is he wearing the cowboy boots with him?
Oh, the cowboy boots are with the long pants, so you'll see him.
Nice.
So what you're saying
the next move is trying to get him to shorts. That'll never happen.
Never. But you're pretty on your fashion game, though. So if he's going to listen to anybody, it should be you.
My wife's more on that stuff, but I from time to time, I like shoes.
Yeah.
I'm a big shoe guy, so.
What you got on today?
These are Adidas Super Boosts.
I like those.
Yeah.
Those are nice. Very nice.
Looking good. Well, guys, we put together a little Trackside top 10 that we do. Here's what we do. It's rapid fire. And since you're both here, we're going to ask you both to answer this question. So real quick answer, short question, and we're going to go through these 10 questions. So you guys ready to play?
Sure.
All right,
okay.
Cool. Great.
Amy's going to kick us off.
All right. Who's your favorite superhero?
Hulk.
Superman.
I love
Nice. Good answers. All right. What was your nickname in high school?
AD.
Just Port. Last name Port.
Port. Nice.
All right. Your drink of choice.
Jack and Coke.
Nice.
Pink Whitney. A Pink Whitney.
What is this?
That sounds like my
Whitney.
wife's name, bro.
It's a Pink Whitney.
What is a Pink Whitney?
Pink Whitney is a little pink lemonade, little vodka, hockey drink, also a barstool drink.
Nice. All right.
You can find it in your local. I guess they have it here at like Walmart or something. But yeah, it's new. It's the hottest drink in the country. No joke.
Say it one more time.
A Pink Whitney.
Okay,
So
cool.
it's Ryan Whitney who works for us. Last name Whitney. His drink of choice is a Pink Whitney, and we made the drink.
Got it.
I love it. The Pink Whitney. All right. Favorite TV show that you watch that maybe people wouldn't think that you watch? Like maybe you're a Housewives guy or you watch something on the side. You know, is there a TV show that you watch that, you know, maybe you kind of do secretly?
I'll let Dave go first on this
I'm
one.
trying to think. I don't. I watch everything I watch. I think people will be like, "Oh, Dave definitely watches that." I don't watch anything hidden.
I don't intend to watch this, but it's on my TV at home every now and then, and it's because it's on record for my wife. It's Kardashians. I can't. I try to change the record button, and it's like every episode is on. I'm like, geez. So I just go to the barn and watch sports.
Sports.
Let's go sports.
All right. Karaoke song.
Brandy, you're a fine girl.
That's a good one.
Garth
That will
Brooks.
burn the place down if you play it. It's always like, whoa, I like that guy.
Garth Brooks, Friends in Low Places.
Nice.
Basic. Be more of a basic bitch. So basic.
All right, I can do Eminem.
There you go.
Stepping it up.
There you go. All right, so you got a weekend off Saturday morning. What's your go-to breakfast?
I'm traditional. It's like 2 scrambled eggs, hash browns, toast, bacon. I think they call it the American at a hotel.
Nice. I love it.
Just a Western omelet, coffee.
Nice. Good.
Okay. All right. The best movie of all time is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Top Gun's good, but I'm going to Remember the Titans.
Also very good.
Yeah.
Probably going Rocky. Or Jaws. I'm a big Jaws guy, too.
Rocky and Jaws. I like that. All right, so you're shipwrecked on a desert island. You can only bring 2 things with you, not food or water. What 2 things would you bring with you on the island? I like what Austin's thinking already.
Whatever he's thinking, I need to hear it now.
2 items?
Yeah, 2 things. What do you bring?
A girl and a TV.
Is a woman an item?
She said things.
Okay. So, yeah, I get. Well, then you kind of messed that up for me. I got to go with my wife and my dog.
Oh, yeah, gotta have your dog. How is Gucci, by the way?
Gucci's Gucci, man. She's just chilling, waiting for us to get back home. She didn't get to come out and make the trip to Vegas.
Oh,
Yeah, she's with her, I guess, grandparents.
I'm sure she's having a great time.
Yes, she's chilling. I got a picture of her on the couch today. She snores, so French bulldogs, man.
They do snore.
All right, Amy, you're up next.
Oh, I am? Okay. Okay, so in the movie of your life, who would you cast to play you?
Duh, Bradley Cooper.
Chris Pratt.
Nice.
Yeah, all right, I can see that.
I would
all
watch
right.
both of those movies.
Yeah, I know. I would watch both of those movies. Favorite game that you played as a kid? Like, dodgeball or kick the can or something fun you played as a kid?
I like ping pong, man. I don't know if it's a kid game, but I still play it. I guess dodgeball, too, before I threw my arm out, so.
I was a huge Monopoly guy. I play 10-hour streaks like everyone gets in a fight. You don't know how the game ends, but I love Monopoly.
I've never played a game of Monopoly.
Wow.
Well, first of all, it takes 10 hours to play one
Yeah,
game
and it
of
gets
Monopoly.
confusing on what you do with your property at the end, and everyone just starts pointing the finger at each other.
What's the game where you punch each other and the head pops up?
Rock'em Sock'em
Rock'em Sock'em. That was pretty good.
That was
Yeah,
a good one.
That
They
was
can
a
bring
good
that back.
Yeah, we should do that here on the show. Well, you know what? Next time we'll have you guys on. We'll do a little Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
That's a
Down?
great idea.
Because that's, kind of like a NASCAR race, but in a small game, right?
I don't hate that.
We should definitely do that.
Yeah,
I also am thinking like the sumo suits. We need to add that to our props list
yeah.
also.
Done. Producer, add sumo suits. to
Sumo
the
suits
show.
and Rock'em Sock'em
We're
Robots.
gonna happen. All right, so Dave, where are you watching the race from? And Austin, do you have any pointers for him?
I'm
where to watch
watching the race from the race car.
No. Dave, but
sorry.
where should Dave watch the race from? Like, 'cause there's cool spots,
Dave's like a vet now, man. He's been a little bit everywhere. So Vegas, he's probably going to watch where he can watch multiple angles of different sports games because he's probably got a couple lines out today, a couple different hotels. I don't know. Where are you going to watch from? I mean, are you going pit stall for like 2 minutes, then going to in front of a TV and some air conditioning, a little bit of food?
Yeah, I think a combo. I generally bounce around, so every track's a little bit different. But yeah, I'll be down wherever they let me. I don't know. I get led around wherever I go.
Do you know there's a pool up at Turn 4?
You know what? I'm not big into Vegas pools. I don't trust them. I don't go in the water.
That's fair. That's very fair. That's very fair. Plus, as he mentioned, the TVs for the football games.
Yeah, you got to have a little bit of everything. Sundays are the best day, man.
Yep.
Love Sundays.
Especially now football's back on, too.
NASCAR,
Yep.
football, it's great.
Quick update. I think the Patriots are up 37-0. 43-0. Another day at the office.
You're playing a high
man.
school game today.
Well, we do have 6 Super Bowls.
This is true.
All right, so do you have
And a goat.
Yeah. Do you have a speech written out for Matt DiBenedetto, like something that you're gonna inspire him with?
Yeah, no, like I said, I think there's going to be a lot of go fast, a lot of hey, just go fast, and a lot of if we can't win, don't be afraid to wreck somebody.
Yeah. Yep. Last time you did the breakdown for Landon Castle. So I was
Yes.
wondering if you've practiced since then.
Well, I screwed that one up. They caught me off guard with the breakdown. I haven't practiced, but I won't be that bad again.
Okay, good.
I was really bad for that.
It's okay.
You held on to that for a minute.
I was bad. It caught me off guard. Usually I'm quick on my feet. I was not right there.
I love it.
That's okay. That's all right. So, Austin, I know we've heard that Clint Boyer actually texted Dave and said, "Hey, why are you not sponsoring me?" Who are the drivers talking about? Why?
I didn't know I was going to see him today. I'm pretty pissed, truthfully, that he's not on my car either. But it's okay. I plan on beating his car today.
To be honest, I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know you could just be like, "Hey, I want to sponsor it." Now I'm glad we got Matt, but the reason it started was he lost his ride, so that's what started it. I didn't know I could just call somebody up and be like, "Yo, I want to sponsor your car." I thought it was all booked. I assume it is. I don't know how it works. I'm new to this.
He just went with the people's champ currently, right now.
That's exactly
a
the
good
people's
part.
driver.
Are you saying that there's a chance, or would you want him on your car now?
Oh, we're definitely not scared on the 3 car. I
Okay.
mean, come on, guy.
Maybe we'll do recruiting
work it out.
trips.
Yeah, what would a
see where we
recruiting
end up.
trip look like for NASCAR drivers?
See who we end up
sponsorship?
on next year. Yeah. I mean, the season's kind of winding down, right?
Yeah. Got 10 races.
Yeah, 10 to
races
go.
left. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of races, you've got to get to one right now. Drivers' meetings coming on.
We do.
up. Yeah.
Is
so
it inside or it's we got a tent
Right
this
here,
year.
yeah. Look
Yeah.
at that. Driver
That's
intros
nice,
is
man.
going to be right here.
I know. So we're going to send you on your way.
All right, thank
I know
you.
You got a busy day ahead of you, but good luck
Cool.
today. Yeah, you're staying with us,
That's
Dave.
what I was about to ask.
Hey,
It's
thank you so much, Austin.
Don't worry, I'll clarify.
One more time, give it up for Austin Dillon. Come on. You know what, Amy? I think we talked about this earlier. As part of being a sponsor, your job is to now introduce your driver. So bring him out to the stage. Let me hear your best.
So we got Matty
here.
T right here, the people's driver. Come on out. I'm not going to butcher the last name again.
I love it. Come on out. I love the slow walk, too.
Nice
He's got the
slow
slow
stroll.
walk. Take your time. No pressure.
That's a great shirt, too. Hey. You've got some goodies to throw out. All Matt DiBenedetto stuff. You want to get your hands on these shirts, too, because they're going to go quickly, I think.
Ooh, that's a good one right there.
Good choice. Perfect.
I like how, notice how he calls his shot. He's like, you over there, get it. Look at that.
Nice job. Oh, some
Oh,
poker
he got
chips.
some poker chips, yeah. Heck yeah.
All right.
All right, we're good now. We distributed all the merchandise.
Perfect. How you doing, Matt?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Fantastic. It's great to see you.
How'd Vegas treat you? Is it
Vegas
good?
is-
Man,
Good?
we love it.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah, it's fun.
I saw the airport pizza review. Best airport pizza you ever had in your life?
That was in New
Yeah.
York, but yeah, that wasn't bad.
Oh, that was in New
Yeah,
York.
that was not bad airport pizza.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We
Yeah.
got someone out there actually making a homemade pizza. I'm going to go do it in a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, first time.
First
They're
time
like
out?
grilling it. They're making a pizza on a grill.
That's
oh,
awesome.
a camper?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool.
Well,
Well, you know
you-
what? We have something special for you, so let's go ahead and bring it on out here. We know both of you guys
Oh,
like
shit.
food and like pizza, so what do you think, fans? You want to do a little taste test right here? Come
That
on.
sound good? So here, this is Vegas Motor Speedway special. It's Naked City Pizza Shop. It's right behind us right here, so it's hot and fresh for you. And then we've also got a little bit of Vegas local track treats.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, so here's what we got right here. Right here, this is a prime rib on a pretzel bun with bacon and onion jam and horseradish cream. And then we have a Texas toast pulled pork cheddar with some sauces here. So
Low calorie, too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally,
calorie.
totally.
I don't know. Are we trying to like make him have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the race? I don't know that
I
I
thought
like
it was
what's going
just-
on right now.
It's just one bite, though, right?
It is one bite. I mean,
All right.
What do you want to
Which
start
one do
with?
you wanna do?
Yeah.
Man, this is the expert here.
I'll do the
All
pizza.
All
All
right.
right. Let's
Let's do it.
Let's all go
Our-
in here.
Our
Come on.
very first NASCAR Trackside Live pizza review.
and where is this?
This is right
Naked
behind
City
you. So
Pizza.
it's
Oh, we got to keep
Naked
in mind, I
City.
guess it's track
Naked
food.
City Pizza Shop. So
Yeah.
right behind us. And they may be listening if they're right behind us.
That's right.
So you do one bite
All
and
right.
you go score it. It's actually not horrible.
Yeah. We're keeping in mind we're at the racetrack. Not a fancy Italian restaurant.
No, you got to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
One bite, everyone knows the rules.
Jose's taking your lines now.
Does that doesn't change your scale? You still rate like the scale stays the same.
When I travel, I tend to do higher scores. Whoa.
Oh, a little wind there.
What do you got? What's the score?
Keeping in mind, it's a track pizza, so it's good, but I give it a 5.6.
Guido Nation went low. And the win. I actually got a little better. I'm going to go 6-1.
Okay.
That's also why we want him. He's the only Italian driver on the thing, so it's like we do the pizza.
I
Guido
love my
Nation.
pizza.
All made sense.
So, yeah, you think
6-1, 5-6.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think?
I
Amy?
love it.
I was going to go 6-2.
I was gonna say 6-5. Like I.
track, you
Yeah,
know?
for
Yeah,
track
yeah.
pizza's not bad.
Yeah, and I'm rating like my 9/10s is the best, most authentic Italian pizza.
Right,
So
yeah.
I think it's a fair review. This is good track pizza. If I'm hungry, I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go over there, grab me some pizza, and down it. And
I like
and
how you
then
didn't go
to the
high.
bathroom in the middle of the race. You know, whatever I gotta do.
I like it.
Hopefully not.
Most people get intimidated and give higher scores. That was a good score.
It was.
Mean.
I was.
Should
All
we
right.
move over to the track specials?
So we have again the prime rib. I assume that's some kind of Philly cheesesteak on a pretzel roll there, and then we got the Texas toast with the pulled pork on it. What do you, Matt? You want to bite of something? What do you want?
What were these? What's this one?
So it's a
Got the
prime
prime
rib
rib.
and then pulled pork.
Yeah, I'm getting a.
Oh, nice. That's a
Man.
good call.
This can't be, like, I wouldn't advise this as, like, your sponsor, but whatever.
He's a
All right, I'll go for the
professional
pulled
now.
pork here.
I
I'm
will
gonna go.
say that all the fans out here at Vegas Motor Speedway, you guys are in for a treat. This food is great out here
That's
today.
really good.
Yeah.
It's all good. The pizza actually is pretty good, too.
I like the pizza.
Damn.
I'm a big fan.
Thanks to Levy Restaurants for putting this
That's
out
actually
for us.
pretty good.
Yeah, it is good. Better than I expect from,
Yeah.
like, any, like, game
Yeah.
track food.
Yeah, that's not bad. Who wants a piece of pizza?
Oh, I like that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Hang
we're going
on.
to share some
Do you
pizza
want to
here.
just pass the box down there?
No, they're getting my dirty hands.
Oh, they get dirty hands.
Yeah. I'm going to see who's really a fan. Got my hands on it and all.
Yeah, as a
Kozlowski hat
sponsor,
right here.
this is
Good piece
like
of pizza.
fully integrated.
People
You're
meeting.
you're
Yeah, I
driving
love it.
Pizza.
I love it. There's actually a full pot.
Oh, yeah. See, he's got the T-shirt and everything already. He deserved a piece of pizza.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Well, thank you so much for doing that, for taking the time to do that.
Yeah.
I know it's your thing. so,
Easy.
Yeah.
That's kind of his job.
It is.
Yeah.
We eat a lot of pizza.
Kind of
We eat a lot of pizza.
Has your pizza intake gone up now that he's on the car?
I actually watch him. I've been watching pizza reviews and following for a long time, so this is no new thing. So that's why I knew, like, I kind of know your scale.
Yeah, you kept it real.
I didn't want to be a rookie and be like,
That
oh,
was
it's,
good.
I get nervous and be like, it's an 8.
Yeah.
Boy, no,
Most guests go way too high.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah, no. So
That was the real deal.
yeah, well, I forgot what your question was. You just asked me a question. and I
Wondering
forgot.
if your pizza intake's gone up. If you eat more pizza.
Oh. So this is a good story. You were doing. My wife and I were sitting on a couch, and you did a pizza review. I just on Instagram. I look and I was like, sounds pretty good. And I showed my wife Taylor. Like, damn, now I'm craving pizza. And we ordered a pizza from we have a really good place that's 3 minutes from our house. I was like, all right, Fire, you want some pizza? Yeah, it's 9 o'clock at night. Yeah, let's order one real quick before they
Pizza
close.
everywhere benefits from you.
I'm great
How
for the
about that?
pizza industry. I make people want pizza, for sure.
Absolutely. And great for NASCAR. We're so glad that you're here.
Glad
South
to be
Point
part of it.
400. Absolutely. Fans, give it up for Matt Benedetto racing today in the Barstool Sports Car. Dave Portnoy, give it up one more time for him. Thanks so much for coming out to NASCAR Trackside Live.
Thank you, guys. Enjoy the race. Have a great race today. Thank you for being a part of the sport. Fans, one more time, give a big round of applause for Matt Benedetto and Dave Portnoy.
Fans, we'll see you out at the Roval. Enjoy the South Point 400. Have a great day out there.